Hello everybody, this is episode, I believe, 57 now of my Factorio playthrough. Last episode I killed a demolisher, and finally got access to this tungsten patch safely. So now, all my robots are harvesting that, and mainly working on tungsten carbide, because I need a heck of a lot of tungsten carbide. It's insane. Thankfully, there's a good chunk of tungsten on the way, and this tungsten carbide is going to come up here and get used in metallurgic science packs. And also maybe some other stuff, I don't know. I think I have enough big electric drills that I don't need any more. Or big mining drills, but they also need electric engineers, which I don't really have many of, so they're not a big drain of tungsten carbide. This is actually a pretty big drain of tungsten carbide, my foundries, but they're also really useful. So, yeah. And then this megaship here is going to just drop down a whole bunch of carbon down onto the planet, which is good. It's going to do that so long as the planet needs carbon. Eventually, I want to set up a space base. I want to set up a space base above Vulcanus, where it can just automatically get just carbon, like it's just a carbon farm. But to do that, I'm honestly thinking it would be easier, where instead of launching it from Vulcanus, because Vulcanus has these bigger asteroids in orbit, what I would do is build something on Nauvis, ship it over to Vulcanus, and have its entire purpose be just to get carbon. And then they would just stay in orbit around Vulcanus forever. But currently I can just use the megaships that drop on by to drop off a little bit of carbon. So yeah, now I just gotta wait for a lot more a lot more metallurgic science packs to get here, and that is currently mainly just tungsten carbide. I want to have a lot more of it than I currently do, and that means more carbon and more tungsten. Mainly more carbon, it looks like. So maybe this megaship could also get out there pretty soon. I mean, it's actually getting pretty close to the amount of space platform foundation it needs. Although it's going to need a whole bunch of thrusters and everything else. Oh. Wait, this is kind of like a mix of my two designs. So we gotta copy this one, take it over to here, and why can't I force build it? Okay, what if we do something major? We take down the entire thing. The entire thing, I said. Take it all down. There we go. Then, we copy this SS Mega, and we place it here. The only thing I need to change is solar panels are now common instead of uncommon. Alright, we have another SS Mega now. Fully built and ready to go. Okay, this one does not do any of those. You do both of those, you drop off all carbon when you get there, and you are you are uranium. There we go. And then you wait for uranium to equal 0. There we go. So now I basically did just copy and replace the entire thing, but now it's requesting what it should actually be requesting, which is good. Now you stay on Nauvis, pick up what you need. Yeah, it'll be good now. And now, this SS Mega is literally going to be the exact same thing. Because I currently don't really know what to do with it, except it's not going to do uranium. I think this one might just be my carbon farm, I don't know. Currently, this one's just going to keep going back and forth. And, oh, things got engaged with the enemy. Things may have gotten damaged. Because it looked like something was getting damaged here. Oh boy, that's a little bit too much iron. I suppose, yeah, green wire isn't super connected to stuff. So we can hook up to you. We can hook up to you, and then to you. Okay, you enable if iron is less than, I don't know, 500? Or no, let's do 200. We don't need much iron on the actual ship itself. So now we're going to wait until it runs really low on iron, and then these will finally then start outputting some iron. But then they're not going to fill up with iron plates before, yeah. Oh, things are being damaged and destroyed because there's another demolisher up there? Ooh. That's interesting. Okay, this is being destroyed. Yeah, I already know that's being destroyed. Can I just cancel it so the robots stop building it? See, that's getting tungsten ore for my bots. Or for my science packs. And it's doing pretty good now. Still requesting more carbon and more tungsten, I guess. But, like, it's making some of those. A good chunk of that is actually going into science packs, which is really useful. So yeah, like, I still need a lot more construction bots here, but that's okay. And then this SS Mega is going to drop down as much carbon as it gets. Once this one is done building, then it'll start dropping down carbon too. And then once this one's ready, it'll also go through and do what it needs to do. But yeah, this one's going to be currently just going back and forth, not really doing any one thing. I might have it, like, take stuff from Vulcanus and ship it out to Novis. I don't know. Take, like, crafting things. Yeah, currently Novis is going pretty good. And it's just the processing units that we need more of. Thankfully, we actually now have a good backlog of kind of everything. So with a good backlog, I mean, I'm going to have to keep continuing the backlog, yes. But with what we currently have, I think it'll be fine. And my science is not going the best because there's not much yellow science in there. Again, though, that makes sense because yellow science requires blue circuits. And blue circuits blue circuits are being really used up right now. I suppose I could add another circuit assembler now that it seems like we are actually not running out of anything. So, what I need, I just pop this guy here, I guess. Pop you here, you would go underneath there, then you would grab there, you would grab there, then you would output here, go on to this side of the belt. Here we go, now everything's gonna get built here. It'll be a little bit, but it should be good. Yeah, it won't be much, but it will help. At least a little tiny bit. Yeah. Alright. So all my SS Megas are doing pretty well. All the stuff they're requesting I have plenty of, which is good. Here in Vulcanus, I'm actually getting some good science pack set up. It's just more tungsten carbide. I need a lot more of it. And we're running low on tungsten carbide because we're running low on carbon. Carbon and tungsten. We're running low on basically both of those. Tungsten, I think, can be improved just by setting up another big drill out here. Like, just set up a whole bunch of these till they mine out the entire patch. There we go. And then carbon is just... I need more spaceships. That's about it. You know, I'm gonna have this one go back to Novis for a little bit. Because I just want to see how well it will do on the trip back. Because it'll go out to Novis, repair itself if it needs to, but I don't think it'll need to. It'll pick up all these parts for a rocket, and then it'll go back. Thinking about it, I don't need these to be set up. Yeah. Mainly what I want this to do is collect a whole bunch of carbon. Because that'll be cool. And oh, it's actually kind of running out of carbon. So it's going to run out of thruster fuel. I didn't think about that. So it might eventually slow down a little bit. But if it slows down, oh well, it'll keep using up all the stores of resources it has just saved up. Yeah, I think it'll be fine, even though only half the thrusters are currently active. The other half just has no carbon. Oh, because it's dropping all of the carbon off. And it has nowhere currently to drop it to. I don't know, maybe keep your carbon? You drop off carbon at place. You pick up carbon to have like 100 of it from Novis. Once it gets to Novis, that is. I don't like that it keeps throwing carbon. Or that it keeps throwing, you know, I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna chill. Wait, what is... Okay, yeah. It will never have more than 500 iron ore. 500 iron ore is like a lot. Can I maybe cut that down? Like 200? Alright, now it's made it to Novis. It's gonna wait for a few requests. Rocket fuel and carbon, both those pretty simple. What? Not enough storage space. Oh yeah, you gotta throw a whole bunch of chunks. But what this one's mainly gonna wait for is ammo. As soon as its ammo is here, then it'll be good, I think. Did it really just drop carbon down to Novis? It did, didn't it? Okay. SS Mega, you just disable that so you stop dropping carbon on the floor, maybe? It doesn't really need rocket fuel either. Honestly, all it needs is just to drop a whole bunch of these metallic astro chunks and refuel on ammo. Alright. Uranium's looking pretty good. I'm looking forward to, like, some of these next episodes once I get to Vulcanus. Honestly, I could probably leave Vulcanus now I'm thinking about it. Whenever one of my things comes back, I think I'm going to leave Vulcanus. Okay, you need just straight up a lot more tungsten ore. Everything just needs more tungsten ore. Oh, because I never actually set these up. Whoops. Alright, gotta wait for some constructor bots to do that stuff. But then it should be good. All of these are going to be getting more tungsten. The tungsten is then going to be... Oh, okay. This is already back on its way out to Vulcanus, which is pretty good. I like that's going out to Vulcanus, because now I can make it wait for a passenger. Oh wait, I can say, like, ensure you have 50 carbon. Because now it's not going to drop, it's going to ensure that it, keeps 50 carbon. Oh, what the heck? Oh, they keep spitting at my drone, so I'm trying to repair it. Wow, they killed a drone on Novice. I mean, not like it's going to do much against my literal thousands of drones, but still, surprising. You know what, this SS Mega, that's what it's going to do. It's going to pick up, like... Actually, no, I don't really need drones. It'll be fine as is. Yeah, this guy's going to go out to Vulcanus, and then do a whole bunch of stuff once it gets out there. And yeah, boom, now it'll keep at least 50 carbon on it at all times. That's what I should probably have set up for all of them. Not 0, but 50. Not 0, but 50. You always keep some carbon on you. Because carbon is needed for rocket thruster fuel. And it makes sense that these currently aren't producing, because they may have plenty of tungsten ore, but they have no carbon. That's about to change, though. Huh. I'm not looking forward to Glubba, because, like, it looks like everything spoils. Spoilage is not going to be cool. Meanwhile, Fulgora looks pretty cool. Looks like I can recycle stuff and get stuff out of it. Holmonium looks pretty cool. And electromagnetic stuff. And electromagnetic science packs. Those are pretty cool, it looks. Oh, processing unit productivity! Okay, yep, we're going, Fulgora next. We need that. What do you mean, not enough space? You better stay here and just wait. Because there's so many metallic asteroid chunks it needs to drop. Wow, just throwing out so many. There we go. Now they're requesting plenty of carbon and plenty of tungsten ore. Now you also need tungsten plates. Why are tungsten plates slow? Because they're requesting tungsten ore, but not requesting a whole lot of it. There we go. Just bump that up to be requesting like 100. That's pretty good now. It's requesting a lot of tungsten ore, not just a little. I still don't really understand why only 4 is on the way. Do I really not? Oh, all of my logistics robots are currently active. That's insane. Alright, SS Mega, how you doing? You're dropping off carbon, you're waiting for metallurgic science packs, and you're pretty chill. You know, I just realized this might not go well. It dropping off all metallurgic science packs just like that. You know, we're going to disable that, and instead, Novice, can I make you... you don't use filters. You just drop off kind of everything. Or, I guess, you will blacklist iron ore and steel. And science. So now, there we go. It'll take normal stuff. Metallurgic science packs will go into here once it has them. Then you are going to request metallurgic science packs. Just a whole lot of them. Request all of them. Okay, I'm going to remove the iron ore request because we have too much here for the the robots can deal with it. Okay, Vulcanus, everything still needs construction robots. Yep. Okay, now we don't have much carbon, but we have more tungsten ore than anything. Probably because all of these are active at once. Yep. And all of these spitting out a lot of tungsten ore. So this platform is now here. I am going to trash unrequested, which is going to be everything. So, robots, I am no longer going to be on this planet. If I need them to do something for me, then I'll just command them to do it from space. But it's time to properly leave Vulcanus. Its ecosystem may be in shambles, but I don't really care. Actually, wait, before I leave, I should probably automate rocket fuel. It's the one thing I have yet to automate. I think it would be incredibly easy to, because it's basically just light oil. So, like, you make heavy oil, I can just simply take some heavy oil from you, with some water from you probably would be the best source. No, oh, uh-oh. What did I just do? I just broke a chemical plant, apparently. Okay, steam condensation. I think that was what I was doing. Now I could just pop over here and just do this for heavy oil to light oil. Then I'm gonna need one of these is gonna make solid fuel from light oil. And the other one of these is gonna make, can't make it because it needs this. Rocket fuel. Things are being damaged. Oh, he's just going past there, and then the drones are running over him. Maybe don't do that, drones. Huh. Alright. Now I should be ready to leave. Or, no, it still wants me to do more stuff. There we go. Now I see no reason why I need to stay on this planet any longer than I already have. Because tungsten ore is automated. It's coming up to here, it's getting used for tungsten carbide. Then, tungsten plates are also being automated up here. And can you guys stop running over him? Okay. So science packs are now being automated as well, and now it has plenty of tungsten carbide, now it needs more tungsten plates. But that's okay, because I'm still getting both of them, it's just kind of slow. Actually, this one is incredibly slow. Then up here, SS Mega, it's just waiting to get more carbon, I guess. I don't know. I guess it used up all of its carbon on the thruster fuel. And it's also waiting for metallurgic science packs. Can you... They're really just gonna keep driving right over his path? Oh, come on. Why would he circle that thing? Like, the robots aren't smart enough to know to not go over the lava that kills them. So they're just gonna keep going over this trail that he's made. And apparently I put that in the perfect spot because he hasn't, like, hit that in a while. So that's good. But, yeah. Jeez, so many drones are getting damaged just by passing through his little field. Okay. Well, alright, this is now making rocket fuel, which is good. Which means it can now make its own rockets. Yep, making rocket fuel. And a thing got destroyed. A drone really got destroyed because it thought it could just run over his trail. Ah, that's annoying. At least I'm making like a lot more, but still. It's just annoying. Okay. Now they've taken everything from me. What? Oh, I need to also get rid of this deconstruction planner, I guess. Okay. Now I'm ready to go to SS Mega. Off I go, going up to space. I might finally be able to return to Navis, although I'm honestly will probably just stay on a rocket ship instead of returning to Navis. Cause like, just staying in space would be kind of fun. I command everything from the safety of space. Another thing got destroyed? Really, robots, you gotta stop going over that trail. But they just don't care. Wow. Alright, well, I am here. Yeah. Now I just gotta wait for it to get more metallurgic science pack. I have about half of one rocket full. So what is it waiting on for more of them? Waiting on tungsten plates. Tungsten plates is just waiting on more tungsten. It's draining a lot of tungsten. Probably double its request. But at least we're getting plenty of tungsten carbide now, which is really good. And we have a lot of tungsten. We just need more drones to actually deliver it. Alright, also this video is gonna get cut a little bit shorter than normal, because I've lost track of time. Plus, I don't really know what I keep putting on, because, like, I've killed a destroyer, or I've killed a demolisher. My drones, and I'm just gonna keep working here in Vulcanus. Yeah, I'm gonna limit construction drones, though, because I don't need more construction drones. I want all flying robot frames to immediately go into logistics bots, because Logibots are going to make things get made faster. Yeah, look at that. We have more metallurgic science packs than I was expecting, really. Okay, so the megaship that I'm on is my uncommon megaship. And I believe next episode I'll get enough metallurgic science packs to keep going. Or to start researching stuff. But, thinking about it, ooh, that's an interesting idea. I remove this and that from this megaship. This megaship is going to go back to Novis for now. However, once it goes to Novis, I'm going to make it, and once it goes to Novis, I'm going to have it go to Fulgora. And wait until I get off. And time passed. There you go. I'm going to go to Fulgora after this. Because, I'm currently on Vulcanus. I need to go to Novis, and then to Fulgora. So, currently I'm on Vulcanus. I'm gonna have my ship go to Novis. It'll restock on Novis. Then it can go to Fulgora. And, I mean, I'll be at Fulgora. That'll be pretty cool. Now, this SS Mega, who I don't really know what to do with yet, is going to be the one that's going to pick up metallurgic science packs. Then it's not going to leave Vulcanus till it has more or equal to not that much. 2,000. Right? Yeah, 2,000. No, 1,000. It'll leave at 1,000, but it can pick up to 2,000, which is pretty good. And yeah, this mega ship that I'm on is going to send me to Fulgora. So Nauvis should be the first thing. Add station Nauvis again. This is just going to basically be a clone of the current Nauvis thing. Item count. Ammo is more than 300. And all requests satisfied. There we go. Simple Novi stop in between going to Fulgora and going to Vulcanus. So this one is going to be my, like, how I get around. So we don't need that. Currently, I could drop off some carbon down to Vulcanus, because, like, it's going to keep needing to get more carbon. But, yeah. Also, it actually has a rocket ready to go, which is pretty crazy. I didn't think it would already. So maybe at this one, I set a quick request. Because while it's at Vulcanus, I can set a request for something to come up. I'm just going to have it bring up 300 of these processing units from Vulcanus, because we have like a good chunk. So I just clear that, it'll pick up processing units, and then this rocket should pretty soon here, it should see that, hey, there's enough on Vulcanus to launch. Yep, there we go. Now it's going to be launching a whole bunch of processing units from Vulcanus. Because now it should get all that it needs. Come on. You're almost there. Just send off those last few. And... come on, where's the last one? Or two? Where's the last couple of them? It's literally missing one. Can't just tell it to, like, do that. Literally one of those get picked up, and now it's gonna launch. There we go. So now this one will pick up a whole bunch of processing units. And then with those processing units, now when it goes to Novis next, I'll have it drop off all the processing units. Which, actually, it should be going to Novis, like, incredibly soon, because the request is already on the way. Alright, we remove that, and yeah, now I think it's ready to go to Novis. It has plenty of ammo, I feel. So, do we send it? We send it. Next episode, we're going to Fulgora, but currently this episode I'm going to go to Novis and drop off 300 processing units, which should be enough to get these other mega ships built. Like, this one no longer needs any space platform foundation. It's actually almost ready to be built, which is insane. So now you are going to go out to Novis, and then drop off all your stuff. And this is probably going to be the hardest part of the swarm right here. I feel after this it's going to get easier. Running low on thruster oxidizer and thruster fuel. That's not a issue with my resource chain, though. It's literally just we're running low because we're using them up. So yeah, this is going pretty good. I'd say we're now probably through the hardest part of the swarm. So now it should be much easier just to get through this last little bit. And then I will let it, like, refill up on ammo and stuff before going to Fulgora. Then at Fulgora, it's also going to wait to have more than 300 ammo. Alright, its speed is kind of fluctuating around a pretty low amount, honestly, but its thrust is also fluctuating a tiny bit, which makes sense. But it is almost there. And we have made it. We're now at Nauvis, meaning ammo is not really that big of a deal. And now I'm going to drop off 3 stacks of processing units down here to Nauvis. Use them well, robots, or don't. I don't really care. Okay, where's the There's the processing units. There we go. So now robots should start taking those and filling up these. Which should hopefully get my other mega ships going. However, this mega ship is just gonna get some more cargo, or some more gun turret, or some more ammo. That's what I'm looking for. And then it's gonna go to Fulgora, which is really cool. I mean, I might be able to just, like, watch it. You know, this episode's probably gonna end with, yeah, the journey out to Fulgora. I'm gonna land, then I'm gonna end the episode. Next episode, I'll have a whole new planet to look forward to. Because, like, Vulcanus is pretty fun. I think Fulgora is also going to be pretty fun. Why are you not active? Because everything's getting taken up for these. That makes sense. And now you're missing carbon. And that makes sense because I don't currently have anything in space to drop off carbon. This space platform should get up to Vulcanus pretty quickly and drop off a whole lot of carbon. Because now at Nauvis, here come all the drones with these blue circuits to build some more rockets. There we go. One's getting launched. This one's about to be ready as well. This is big, because we only need 3 or 4 more. And then this space platform here is ready to go out to Vulcanus. And then once it gets out to Vulcanus, I'm going to have it just kind of sit there. So, like, wait, no, maybe not time passed. Circuit condition, I guess. Just say energy shield Mark II is not equal to 0. Because that'll always be equal to 0 because I don't have any of those here. See, that's working quite well. This is going to be almost ready to launch as well, which I think is going to be good. And yeah, that has a lot. That one also has a lot. Both of these are going to get a lot of rocket launches out of that. That was a really good idea, because it's so many extra on Vulcanus from just time of, like, I'm not really doing anything. And I am slowly getting more metallurgic science packs, even if it's not quick, really, at all. This megaship is about to be ready. That's just real big. Okay, and then my mega ship is also going to be ready to go to Fulgora pretty soon. However, I think I'm actually going to end the episode here. Although, I know, like, yeah, I haven't, I'm not at Fulgora yet. I'm not making the journey to Fulgora quite yet. But it is getting pretty close to time in this episode. I haven't been meaning to make these last episodes full hours, but it's happened. Ooh, wait, that could be something interesting. I'm going to quickly give my robots a task before I leave. Even though it's a pretty useless one, they're still going to do it anyway because they like it. More concrete. Gonna have them just layer this little area in concrete at least. And there we go. Now they're all missing construction robots. And then in a couple episodes, I will, in a couple episodes, I will go through with my plan on Nauvis, take a whole bunch of the concrete that I have here, and cover everywhere I currently have access to in concrete. That's going to happen on episode 60, though. Exactly on episode 60 to commemorate 30 episodes since I launched a rocket. Because pretty soon here, this rocket's going to be ready to go to Fulgora. So that's going to be cool. Currently just kind of sits here, though. It doesn't really do much. Honestly, it might be better to start sending it out now instead of waiting, but nah, I'll just let it sit here and wait. My SPM is pretty terrible, and I don't know why. Because, oh. No, it seems to have everything, it's just, like, they're not all currently crafting, maybe that's why. Because, yeah, you have everything you need, actually. You're actually crafting, which is surprising. You're making your science packs. You are already full of science packs. Everything else over here is also full of science packs. It's just the yellow science packs, which are kind of getting tossed around. Like, I can wait for there to be a little bit more yellow science pack in here. And then with all the yellow science packs, it can get uranium ammo and then all this other stuff. You know, now I'm thinking about it, I'm actually going to set uranium ammo to be a little bit farther away. Same with these. Okay, what I'm first going to do is have automation, lab research, logistics, effect transmission, elevated rails, which are pretty cool. Inserter capacity bonus, which is also pretty cool, I think. And I suppose another inserter capacity bonus. And turbo belts would be cool, but I don't know if I would be able to build those yet because that needs metallurgic science things. But just doing what I did right here should be enough. Because now it doesn't need yellow science packs that much. It just needs purple, and I have plenty of purple. Alright, yeah, I'm going to be in the episode here. Thank you guys all for watching. Next episode, we're going to Fulgora. See ya.